Hey guys, I just wanted to get in touch about the changes that we're going to have to make in the class for the new distance learning that we're having to do. So what I'm going to do in this video is just kind of talk to you about how we're going to move forward these next couple weeks, what the protocol is going to be for our online classes. We're going to have 6 of those over the course of those 3 weeks that are canceled, and then talk about those last couple weeks of in-person class, what we're going to be doing, how we're handling these assignments. Um, I'm going to walk you through the revised syllabus that I'm sending out to you. I want to talk to you about the changes, and I also just kind of want to allay your fears a little bit. I know that this has got to be really stressful, really frustrating. You probably have a lot of questions, and I don't want you to be stressed about my class. I don't want you to have questions. I mean, of course, you will have questions, but I want you to be able to email me. I want you to feel comfortable to reach out to me, and I want to do my best to address those questions and those frustrations and stresses before they come up. And if they inevitably do come up, please reach out to me. So this video is to walk you through those changes, but also to say, hey, I'm here. I know that this is probably confusing and frustrating and stressful, and we're gonna get through it together. And I'm here for you to get in touch with if you need me. So with that said, let's take a look at the revised syllabus. So this is the same document that I'm sending out to you guys. Up here is just a note that says basically the same thing that I just told you. That I know you're stressed out. I know you're confused, and I want you to stay in touch with me so that I can help smooth things over as much as I possibly can. And I think that this syllabus, at least for my class, will help you feel like, okay, this is what I need to do. I know what I need to do. That's my goal here, is to just get you to know what you need to be doing. Okay, so our changes. I've moved, this is the biggest change. I've moved all the workshop dates to the remaining in-person classes. This is because I want the last 5 students who are being workshopped to have the same experience that everyone else did with their workshop. It's really important for your experience in the workshop to be able to talk to each other about your work in person, but also for me as a teacher to be able to come in and talk to you guys about your writing in person. So we're pushing those workshop dates down. I have a table a little bit further down the syllabus with those new workshop dates, but that means that the 6 classes that we're going to have online, so over those 3 weeks where we're distance learning, um, we're only talking about published works, okay? So I'm going to talk to you about the protocol for that here in a second, but let's just get through the rest of these changes. So we're no longer having in-person conferences. We were going to have in-person revision conferences, but now it's just kind of an optional thing. So if you want to have a conference about your final revision, which you shouldn't be worrying about yet, but if you do want to have a conference about that, just come to my office hours or email me, make an appointment. I'd love to talk to you about your revision, but I think you probably have enough on your plate right now. So yeah, that's no longer required. Um, I pushed back the due dates for the final revision and the revision reflection. I know we're not thinking about that yet, but I just wanted to kind of set up these expectations for those of you that really like to be ahead and write things down. So I pushed back the due dates for that to kind of make room for pushing down those workshops, okay, to give us more time to do those revisions. And I've also pushed back the Craft Reflection 3 date. So again, we don't really need to worry about that till we're back in class together. So that's just for those of you that need to know when things are due. Things that are staying the same, that second craft reflection will still be due the Tuesday that we come back from spring break. So you're still going to be turning that into Google Classroom by 9:30 the Tuesday that we come back from spring break. Also, all the policies that were in place for late work, for plagiarism, and for everything else are remaining the same here. So refer back to that original syllabus if you have questions about that, or just email me. So here's our table of new workshop dates. And here's the protocol for online classes. Okay, so this is the big one here. So for the 6 classes where we're not meeting in person, I'm going to upload a video of myself talking about the concept and the story for that day on the day preceding our regularly scheduled class by 8 p.m. Okay? So on Mondays and Wednesdays by 8 p.m., I will have uploaded a video of myself talking about the story or stories for the following day, and sometimes going through a little PowerPoint about them. So the videos will look a lot like this. Maybe they'll be better. I don't know if I'll gain any special skills between now and the next couple weeks, but it should, I hope, kind of enrich your reading of the story. So along with the video, which I'm going to post in Google Classroom in the stream, I'm going to list 2 or 3 questions, okay, about the story and about the concept that I've talked about in the little video. They're not going to be super long. And what I want you to do is choose one question, okay? So choose one of the questions that I've listed, write a 150-word response to the question using the story and using the concept that I've talked about, and email it to me by 11 a.m. on the day of our regularly scheduled class, okay? And that's how you're going to get your attendance points and your participation points for that day. So, anytime after I upload the video talking about the story, hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, so anytime after I upload the video, you can do that response and you can email it to me, okay? But you must email it to me by the end of our regularly scheduled class period in order to get your attendance points for that day. All right? So, for example, let's just look at our first online class. Okay, so our first online class is going to be Tuesday, March 24th. You're going to turn in that craft reflection by the beginning of class. But I'm going to have uploaded a video of myself talking about this story, Great Rock and Roll Pauses by Jennifer Egan, and, the concept that we're talking about for that day, non-traditional narrative forms. And I'm going to have uploaded that video by Monday, March 23rd by 8 p.m. Okay? Anytime between 8 p.m. on Monday and 11 a.m. the following Tuesday, you watch that video, pick one of the, 3 or 4 questions, write a little response, and then email it to me. That's all you're doing for the next 3 weeks, okay? That's our pattern, that's our protocol and our schedule. I don't want to add anything extra because I feel like there's enough change going on, enough frustration, and I feel like this can sort of preserve our learning experiences. We'll still do all the work that I was planning to do, and we'll be able to keep reading and hopefully do some learning definitely in these next couple weeks. So again, for Thursday, March 26th, by Wednesday at 8 p.m., I'm going to have uploaded a video of myself talking about these 2 stories that you guys are reading for homework, and again, those non-traditional narrative forms. And then again, you'll choose one of the 3 questions, write a response, and email it to me by 11 a.m. on this Thursday, okay? So you could do it during our regularly scheduled class period, or you could do it, Monday or Wednesday night. Up to you, as long as you get it done by 11 a.m., the end of our regularly scheduled class period. Okay, so that's what we're doing for these 3 weeks that we're having online classes. And then once we get back together, these final 2 weeks of class, we are going to be finishing up workshop. So we're mostly going to be focusing on our student stories. We'll be workshopping 2 stories per class period, and that'll be our main work. And then the last week, I'll talk you through our final craft reflection, and I will talk you through that revision and revision reflection. So you're already familiar with the craft reflection, so you don't need to worry about that until the last week of class, and I wouldn't worry about the revision yet either. If you are worried about it, please get in touch with me, but I'll tell you when you need to start thinking about it. So that's what's going on these next couple weeks. That takes us through these online weeks. It takes us through the end of the semester, and it hopefully gives you all the information that you need to feel like you know what you need to do to get through the semester. So, having said that, we're still not having class on Thursday, okay? So don't show up Thursday. We don't need to do anything for Thursday. The Tuesday that you come back from spring break, you need to have that craft reflection turned in, and you'll also watch the video that I've uploaded. But you no longer need to read Sydney's story over spring break and write a critique because Sydney's workshop has been pushed down with the rest of the workshops to the end of the semester when we're back in class together. Okay? So, email me with any questions, any concerns. Take things a day at a time. You don't need to stress. Not about my class, all right? Everything that you need to know should be here. And if you are concerned, just get in touch with me. I want to be available for you. I want to be a resource for you. And I want the class to continue to be more of a learning experience than a frustration about logistics, okay? So if you ever have questions, just get in touch with me. All right, I hope you guys are still able to enjoy your spring break and that you guys can be safe over spring break. And I look forward to making some more kind of awkward videos for you. All right, see you guys. Bye.